Also new at 11, two Fitchburg officers were hurt while responding to an argument over a car being towed. This happened last night on the 3300 block of Leopold Way. Officers arrived to a large group of people arguing with the tow truck driver. While an officer was arresting an individual who had shoved the tow truck driver, that person kicked him in the face. A fellow officer intervened and then was hurt by a different person. Those two people are now facing charges. Madison Police and the Dane County Sheriff's Office then helped respond.